How you doing, my friends? Welcome to another episode of, actually, no, there is no episode today. Just welcome to the Jovenshire channel. We're just doing a video. I know normally Wednesdays have been totally unprompted, and I apologize that we don't have that up today, but today I wanted to talk about something that was very special to me, and it's been a few days, and everyone else I want to talk about Endgame, guys. I really, really want to talk about Endgame, so before we get into that, if you're new to the channel, thank you so much for stopping by. If you haven't already, please hit that subscribe button, because if you like this video, I guarantee you'll like the other videos that we do here. We do a lot of video games, superheroes, comic books, TV shows, just all things geeky here in one place, so please and thank you. Notifications, subscribe, you'll love it. Alright, so yeah, normally we will do Totally Unprompted or 5 Fun Facts here on Wednesdays, but because Endgame came out last week, and it's been a little while since I've just done a real vlog where I'm talking straight into the camera, there's no editing, it's just me talking to you guys about things that I find really interesting, and then we discuss them in the comments below. And we're going to touch on spoilers today. We're going to hit spoilers, and I'm noticing that there's still some people that haven't seen the movie. And at this point in time, I don't know how you've stayed away from spoilers, but congratulations. I don't know. Just come back and watch this video later. But here's the thing. This isn't going to be a full review of the movie. This is me touching on a few things that really meant a lot to me. And then also, the main thing I want to talk about is what happens now. Like, Avengers Endgame happened. And, I was so emotionally exhausted at the end of that movie. And I was just like, now what? The Russo brothers have gone on to say that this isn't even the end of Phase 3. Spider-Man Far From Home is the technical end of Phase 3. And that may be the case, but still, this was the end of a 22-movie story arc that took 11 years to get to. And it was just masterfully done. It was perfect. It might have had some issues. There might be some plot holes because that's going to happen when you have time travel in there. But the fact that I jumped out of my seat, again, spoilers. I jumped out of my seat when that hammer started to fly the opposite direction and Captain America grabbed it. I yelled. Lasercorn couldn't even hear what the next line was because I yelled so loud. It was just such a great moment, and I loved it. I loved the movie. I don't know. I'm not one for feeling emotions. I don't let myself get to that point, but this movie brought them all out. I ugly cried, and I just got no shame, man. It was such a great movie, but like I said, it left me almost kind of I gave it my all. It happened. I witnessed it. And I slumped in my chair, and it had me wondering, how do you follow up to that? Because Marvel's not done. This movie literally made $1 billion. So it's not like, cool, we made Marvel movies, now let's go try something else. No. We still have Spider-Man Far From Home, and I want to know, I want to look at how the story can continue and what we can expect, because I'm going to say it right now, I don't think we're going to be getting another Avengers movie for a long while. And because if you look at the movies that we need to be focusing on in the next phase, not that we need to, but we're getting Black Panther 2, who's not really an Avenger. You have Doctor Strange, he's getting his sequel, not really an Avenger. Far From Home, sure, that's the closest thing. The Black Widow movie that's going into production, that's going to be a prequel for obvious reasons. Guardians 3, that's continuing the cosmic storyline that they have going on. We'll probably see Adam Warlock there. And then the other two movies you have, oh god, and I can't pronounce it, but there's the martial arts movie, which I don't know anything about. I'm super stoked for it, though. It's good to see that much diversity on screen, and I'm excited for it. And then you also have the Eternals. Now, if you don't know who the Eternals are, I don't know a lot about them, but they're just like these old cosmic beings that just like beginning of time kind of stuff. I feel like we who did we already know that was an Eternal? Anyways, they're still looking at cast members for that. Again, a lot of what we're seeing is cosmic and just out there stuff. I'm extremely excited for the new Guardians of the Galaxy now that Thor is a part of the team. That movie is just going to be a comedic masterpiece. But also I read today that James Gunn isn't going into production until, well, it's in production now, but they aren't filming until next year. So we won't see that movie till 2022 or something, maybe 2021. So the next 3 years are going to be continuing these other storylines that we've been seeing. I'm sure we're going to get Captain Marvel too, but I don't think that Captain Marvel, a Kree alien, is going to become the leader of Earth's mightiest heroes. I don't know. It's just not a situation that I see. So with Thor with Guardians, Tony Stark's not there anymore. Captain America, he retired. Black Widow's got a prequel. Hulk they don't have movie rights for the Hulk yet, and Hawkeye rumor has it might be getting a Disney Plus show also. So original Avengers aren't really around anymore. So I don't think we're definitely not getting another Avengers movie in the next phase. It doesn't, because they just aren't there anymore. So that makes me wonder, will we ever come back to the Avengers? And I think the answer is yes, but it's going to be after, wait for it, after the X-Men show up. Because now that Disney officially has the rights to Fox, it's obviously not coming out in the next 2 years because they just got it, so they have to go into production and people need to forget that Dark Phoenix is coming out. But I do think that there could be something with Doctor Strange too, where he's going into different dimensions, not even different dimensions, but different realities, where maybe he, in his fight against Mordo, in Doctor Strange 2, maybe he has to go through these different universes and winds up finding one where the Avengers weren't the ones saving the world, but the X-Men were there, and that's what starts the X-Men going into Phase 5. And at the end of Phase 5, X-Men versus Avengers, that would be badass. And I think we're going to go 3 or 4 years with no Avengers, and then they'll pop up again as maybe an antagonist or a protagonist against the X-Men once the X-Men now get built up. Or maybe I'm thinking small picture here. To get to Endgame, that took 11 years. What if the next 11 years is now just building up X-Men movies? We're going to finish this cosmic storyline. We might be able to introduce the Phoenix Force in one of these cosmic movies, maybe, who knows? And that's something we won't see until, 8 years down the road. Because here's the thing. The movie Dark Phoenix that's coming out, I think they rushed the story too fast. I don't think they've earned the right to take a beloved character and turn it into Dark Phoenix yet. That's just my opinion on it. So if Marvel gives X-Men the Marvel treatment, and that's what the next 11 years of Marvel movies is doing this cosmic thing and then going into X-Men and really expanding on that, I think that'd be interesting. But that doesn't mean that the heroes that we love now are done. For example, what the hell is going to happen now that Falcon has Cap's shield? Because in the comics, he becomes Captain America. And if you didn't know this already, Disney Plus has announced that they do have a show coming out called Falcon. It's Falcon and the Winter Soldier. And I can't wait for that. I love Anthony Mackie, the guy who plays Falcon. So I am so down for that. And then having Sebastian Stan back also as Bucky Barnes, the Winter Soldier. Their dynamic is so good. I love it so much. Seeing them together in Civil War was some of my favorite scenes. We're also getting Scarlet Witch and Vision. Wanda? Which Vision? I don't know. They get their own prequel series also. So you got that one. There's an alternate timeline where Loki is now taking the Tesseract and has disappeared. So we're getting his show also. So the characters that we love aren't going to be gone. But the MCU, I don't think, is going to focus on the Avengers anymore. And that's not a bad thing, because I think we're about to see the next 11 years of X-Men. And that's really exciting. Holy crap. Get excited, guys. I don't know. This was just me ranting about what I think is next now that Endgame is done. And I want to talk to you guys. What do you think? What did you think of the movie? What were some of the things that you loved most about it? The moment that really made me tear up was when Bucky, the Winter Soldier, looked at Falcon and told him to go talk to the guy that was sitting on the bench, which we found out is Steve Rogers. Because that means that Captain America had his own goodbye off camera with Winter Soldier and told him what he was going to do, that he wasn't going to be around anymore, and that he wanted Falcon, and then Winter Soldier had to be on board with that plan, and that meant so much to me, and it was a scene that didn't even happen. That's good filmmaking, guys. The movie was perfect. It was perfectly balanced. It had everything. It was good. Well done, Russo brothers. Thank you so much, Marvel, for just 11 years of this wild ride, and I can't wait for the next 11 years. Let me know in the comments what you think is going to happen over the next decade of Marvel movies, and let's get excited about it. Guys, that's it from me. I got to get ready for some other videos and stuff. So, Top 5's back. We got another episode coming tomorrow. Doing magic videos on Friday. Next Wednesday, we'll have another Totally Unprompted, I'm pretty sure. But thank you so much for watching. Subscribe if you haven't already. Until the next time, I'll see you later.